Hi guys, Chidi Ben here once again. Um, I have something very important I want to share briefly. It's not a command, it's just an idea that I think I should bring up. Possibly anyone could come across it, anyone could run with the ideas. It could, become an idea, supportive idea to already existing ideas that we have, about change in Nigeria. And of course, you know that it is often believed that if a change takes place in Nigeria, then definitely a change will take place in Africa. So, which means the black race is in one way or the other dependent on the change of Nigeria. And my concern here is about the protest that took place, not quite long. The SARS protest that took place not quite long, which revealed the enormity of the powers that the citizens, more precisely the youths, have given their population, given their intellectual abilities, given their technological competence in the times that we're in. So the NSAS protest actually showed that youths can actually decide what happens in this country. And the truth of the matter remains that according to democracy, or the tenets of democracy, the power is with the people. The people have the power and not the politicians. And what makes that very obvious is the fact that the politicians are just a very small fragment of the population of this country called Nigeria. But if you ask me, was NSAS the best approach or idea? Though the NSAS protest may not be bad, but it's not the best idea. Why do I say that? A lot of people have actually said that, the people that died are fallen heroes and all of that. Yes, it's a belief system that has always been when people, put their lives in the line, and when people try to make efforts, for a better nation. Okay? There is no doubt about that. But if you ask me, I would say that there is actually no need for people to have died, because of SARS protests. And that brings me to the idea that I am proposing that could serve as a supportive idea to existing ideas, if you ask me. And what is that idea? We have entertainers in this country, whether they are actors and actresses, musicians, comedians in this country, who have more followers, than even the politicians. And the question I am asking is it that these entertainers, these celebrities so-called, are not interested in change? Yes, they may be comfortable, but they need to understand that their comfort alone is not enough. Their impacts will transcend their comfort. And so it's on this note that I am proposing that it is wise that these celebrities actually do something about the issue of change in Nigeria. And how are they going to do that? Very, simply put, celebrities can always put up shows that goes alongside with a discussion on the way forward politically for Nigeria, where these top artists will be performing, whether they are comedians, musicians, and all whatnot, will be performing, and there will also be a discussion, a talk show, a presentation on the way forward for Nigeria from leadership and governance perspective, which of course will include how to set up a political party, spearheaded by those breed, of interested and, intended politicians who have not been part of the already spoiled, political setups in Nigeria. Where that will be discussed, talked about, agenda will be set, wherein structures will be set all around the country, and such kind of music shows, entertainment, gathering will go around the major cities in Nigeria. It will be a long-time project. Where such thing happens, such talk shows, presentations are made. Not only that is made, and then we'll begin to set up, forums where such issues will be discussed, and then we'll begin to have representatives all around the country to chart the way forward. Alongside this, proper orientation campaign, changing the mindset of the people, first of all, telling them what the future holds if good leadership and governance can be put in place in a country like Nigeria. No violence, no need for even go on the street to do anything, except where there is a need for certain urgent issues for protest, and that we see come back to the major agenda, which is coming up with a political party that will be run by a new breed of intended aspiring politicians, mostly made up of young people, and of course the others, the sects, if they so want to be part of it, and of course they've been proven and tested to be people of integrity. When that happens, proper orientation all around, they'll take a cue from what is happening with Biafra and Nnamdi Kanu. He has people all over the world right now. He has people all over Nigeria, all over Africa, all over the world who are his followers, and they are following him, they're listening to him. We can take a cue from that, not to do what he's doing per se, but in the case of Nigeria right now, to talk about a political party that can peacefully and follow the electoral processes and get people who are qualified to rule this country with an agenda set by well-meaning Nigerians that these leaders that we're going to put in position must follow, which means becoming a leader right now will only require your innovation. It would mean that we already have an agenda structure that you're going to follow, because development is the same everywhere. It doesn't matter what you think about development. Development is the same everywhere and cannot be hidden. So if we go it in that order, then you discover that it's going to be easy. It's going to be possible for us to drive a change. But without this, I tell you, I am still wondering how this change, I'm talking about total change, is going to come. May I also make bold to say that I know that the possibility may be 50-50, or even slim, less than 50, because most of the entertainers have some of their uncles or their brothers or relatives or whatever, or people they so respect, or people who sponsors whatever they do, in politics. So I wonder how this is actually going to be possible. But well, it's an ideal thing to do. The reality contradicts this ideal proposition. However, an ideal has to be said, because all over the world and according to history, there's always been an ideal, and over time it countered the reality, which is actually not supposed to be. So let's see, someday this proposition, or a better idea, or a supportive idea, or an alike idea could come up that could help us to find and to build a better Nigeria that we all can call our own. My name is Chidiben. I remain the management consultant of Effective Counsel and Resources Development Limited. I am an expert in occupational safety and health, in management, business and leadership, and also in career development. These are the three things that I do. So you can feel free to reach me anytime, for your coaching programs, for trainings, for development of your organization system. I will always be at your service to give you the best. Thank you. See you some other time.